boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. So we're going to go over a few things today. We're still in the aftermath of the drops from Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. We also had a great drop from Rod Wave last night. Got to get into that. We're going to get into some other news, some 50 Cent news. And we're going to start it off really with 50 Cent. Now, he went on the Breakfast Club, was speaking on a lot of different things today. He spoke on Jay-Z, spoke, of course, on the game. We're going to have a video about the game and what he did this weekend, yesterday as well. But 50 Cent was talking about Cardi B. Now, he had spoken on Cardi before and how he really admired her come up. But he was talking, about, and they got into the conversation of Cardi B and how her come up made people look at her a little bit different. And let me let you hear what 50 Cent said, and we'll come back and unpack it.
Of hip hop is youth, culture, and that like we love things that are like the culture loves things that have been damaged by the experience, and you can see no matter how harsh the experience has been, how beautiful the art is in it. Like it sounds perfect when you hear Cardi B saying it. Oh, it sounds like something different, and you know what the experience has been like prior to that. It's been a rough road to get there. Like you're going. If you don't think that I picked up specifically because of the strip club and that experience, like every single one of those girls, like let's say about 60 or 70% of them would like to trade places with Cardi right now, not 90%, of them, right? Mm-hmm. So you see, and the dream happened in it's like a year. The record worked, got married.
Yeah.
Had a kids, the whole shit just came together, like in 1 year. So I was like, I'll point to that because it's the beauty of our culture. Like we save people.
And what about the documentary?
The part of hip.
What he's basically saying is, and that was 50 Cent, the courtesy of the Breakfast Club. And that's what I've always said about Cardi B, and that is what, even with when I speak to my brother about some of the newer artists, he doesn't really get into too much of a newer artist. And when he first heard Cardi B, that's what was more impressive to us was the come up. You usually don't come up like that from Love and Hip Hop. And that 50 made that comment about her before. He said he thinks that her come up is what, that's what dreams are all about. You're in the strip club, you're stripping, you have a hard road to get there, then you come out, then your song comes out, and then you get married, you have children. That's the American dream. The American dream is no matter what you're doing, you want to be able to provide for yourself, provide for your loved ones and family members, get married, have a child, get your own house, get the picket fence, to this, that, and the third. So, and he said that's the beauty of our culture, to bring that, to bring that to culture. You can actually see it develop and see how her dream went. And that saves people. Like he said, that lets them know, you know what? Those other strippers know that could be me. You know what I mean? It lets other people, aspiring rappers, know that could be me. Cardi B's story is a very impactful story in the hip-hop culture. So that's why when people say, oh, she has no impact, and the third, she's really the only come-up story like that. What other, there was female rappers like Eve, whatever, but Eve wasn't stripping for, she didn't go from the strip club to stardom within a year, right? She had stopped stripping and she was doing other things, but Cardi literally went from the strip club to Love and Hip Hop to, she may have even still been in the strip club with Love and Hip Hop for like the first few weeks. and then to the American Dream. So I kind of agree with 50 when it comes to that. Cardi B's come up is definitely, authentic, for contrary to what haters think. On to Rod Wave, and Rod Wave dropped, I believe his CD is called Beautiful Mind, and it is tearing up, YouTube and tearing up the Apple charts. He was recently in an interview, I believe, with Complex, and they asked him about recently he was supposed to be on the Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Drake, and he took himself off of it. Now, I want you to listen to what Rod Wave said, his reason for taking himself off the Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Drake, and then we'll come back and unpack what he said.
You took yourself off of the Lemon Pepper Freestyle? Weren't you supposed to be on that record?
Yeah, because a nigga like Drake have to understand, bro. I got your CD for Christmas, bro. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, I just was like in shock. Like, I still was adjusting to the shit. And he sent me a song, and it took me like a week to even just record it. I was listening to it. I was like, I don't know what to do on this motherfucker. And then we recorded it, and I heard it, and I just was like, nah, bro, I don't like this bitch. I want to come hard. I want to get in there and do some shit. Like, you feel me?
He's like, I can't
Cause,
do
bro,
it.
I got this man CD for Christmas, bro. I was a little boy watching this nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's cold feet.
Do you think he was upset that record didn't happen?
Not if he who I think he is. He wasn't upset.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this nigga since a kid. So if he who I think he is, I don't think he would have been upset. No.
You took your...
That was Rod Wave responding to the interview with Complex. And, wow. I know people laugh at me and talk and say, man, this dude is so emotional about everything, but y'all, I don't think y'all understand how much I love and proud of my people, man. When they accomplish something, when you set out to, go after your dream, and here is one of your childhood idols, somebody you've been listening to and watching since you was a child or kid, like I said, child, a kid, and they send you a record to get on a record with them. And Rod Wave for, to show the wherewithal and the maturity to say, no, I'm not good enough to be on this record. This ain't good enough. I gotta come hard. This is my idol. One of my idols. I gotta make sure I come hard on it. That's, wow. Drake responded back to Rod Wave, letting them know, and this is what Drake had to say. Drizzy Drake said, Rod Wave, this is an act of true respect. I could never be upset. This is some real artistry. And holding yourself to a standard where you don't bend for anybody just because they are somebody. Much love for you, brother. And I think they'll probably collaborate on something a little later down the line. In the meantime, check out Rod Wave's Beautiful Mind album. I mean, I'm almost through the entire thing, and it's fire. It's fire. I really got me a nice fix of albums with Megan Thee Stallion and Rod Wave. I haven't listened to The Game yet. I'll listen to that and give you a review on that later. So shout out to Champagne Poppy and to Rod Wave. Speaking of Drizzy Drake, Drake announced a Sticky remix coming with Nicki Minaj on Queen Radio. And we got another interaction, another Dricki interaction, Drake and Nicki Minaj. And people are hitting me up in my box asking me, Heaven, what's going on? Why all of a sudden all this Nicki and Drake love? We have not seen them like this since early in the days of Young Money. Well, I know a lot of people who, who's on the blogs and on Lipstick Alley, whatever, they're hearing about a certain situation that took place after the OVO festival. And they want to know if that's real. Well, I know, some personal information about that because, like I said, I'm up here. I'm actually in that area right now. But I'm just gonna let y'all, decide that on your own, or make sure, because I'm only giving that personal information to, I'm not bringing that stuff to video. I get tired of Bob's, telling me, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, and this. So what I decided to do was only the real Bobs who f with me and who I know have been effing with me, who haven't turned their back on me, who don't make slick comments, because I know all of you who don't make slick comments in the comment section. I'll let y'all, get that news and believe, who you want to believe. Because you don't ever believe me when I tell you stuff, and even though my stuff be the most on point. So, all I have to say is Nicki Minaj and Drake are back on good terms, like I told y'all they were. And they got some projects coming up. Now, as far as, like I said, that situation that is rumored to events that took place after the OVO festival, I already have confirmation on what took place. And again, I know which barbs mess with me and which ones don't. So I'll just get the ones that really don't come in. I'm just going to give you the basic news. Nicki Minaj trying to keep it positive or whatever, but anything secretly behind the scenes or what have you, only certain people will get that information. But Sticky remix coming out soon. Drake and Nicki Minaj. Nicki currently #1 on iTunes with Super Freaky Girl. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on all the topics. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with your friends.